What is up, guys? It's Brady here, and today we are back with another video. Now, today we are going to be looking at some more new Home Depot props that have been found. Now, I think these are absolutely amazing, but before I get into them, I just want to do a quick catch-up. So, basically, in the last video, a lot of new props were found, too, and I think they were all great. But it's weird because instead of normally they'll do a whole variety of different props, this time, even though there was a ton of variety, a good majority of them did stick to a medieval theme, which some people like, some people don't like, and I think it's really cool. And I think even if you don't like the medieval theme, most of the people that looked at the props could agree that a majority of the props were great, some even being amazing. I personally don't think there was a single bad or even mediocre prop that we saw. But anyway, my theory so far is that they're going to have some sort of in-store experience kind of similar to Spirit Halloween or a little bit how Halloween City started doing it. But I'm not too sure. The thing that leads me to believe this is, first of all, the medieval theme, and second of all, them saying oh, we're going bigger than ever this year. Because Home Depot has been going crazy. All their Halloween stuff has been selling amazing. So, I mean, why not even add to it? But anyway, let's get into it. They did change the website. The teaser now looks like this, and basically there's some kind of animations. This is the second slide. Originally the pumpkin man standing in the back, then he comes up here, then he moves right in front of the camera. But yeah, so just to kind of look at this real quick, the first really noticeable thing is of course the pumpkin man right there. In this picture he looks to be bigger than the skeleton, but I'm pretty sure it's just because the skeleton's standing a lot farther away. But if you look closer, you can see some tombstones, some actually very creepy looking pumpkins, which I think will be very cool when they release. The trick-or-treating duo, which is a prop that I really like. I definitely think I like it better than the original, I think UK exclusive ones that a video came out of earlier this year. Then of course there is the 12-foot skeleton, and it also looks to be something peeking out of the barn house window. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. But the main reason why I made this video is not because of this teaser. It's actually because we got to see some new props for this year from Home Depot, and I definitely think they're some of the best. So let's just get into it. Now, the first prop that we see here is the Headless Horseman, and I really like this. I'm always a big fan of Headless Horseman props, and I honestly don't think we've really seen a bad one. Even the newer Morbid Enterprises one was really good. So I definitely think this will follow up on the trend because it looks amazing. It almost looks like the pumpkin head's gonna talk or something. That would be really weird, but I'm guessing it might turn side to side or something, or have axe movement. I think that would be really cool, and it's nice to see a life-size one because the one on the horse is honestly one of the best things Home Depot's ever had, but it is pretty expensive and it has to fit a really big space. So just for people that want something like that but don't have as much space, I think this will be perfect. And Home Depot never really disappoints. The one thing that I do wish they could have done is I wish they could have made it instead of just a little space where his head was, I wish they could have made a little red thing there just to make it kind of creepy. But I don't think this will top the Grandin Road Headless Horseman, which I definitely think is the best one. But I'll send, actually no, I'm not putting a link to that, but y'all can just look it up because I think it's amazing and very creative. But this one still looks very cool, and who knows, maybe it could because we have not seen the video yet. But anyway, on the next prop. Now, the next prop is one that we've already seen, and this is just the little stock image for it. So what this is the mad scientist with the lab assistant, and it looks cool. The arm is up in a waving position, which was not shown in the video, and I doubt that's a movement that it does, so I'm guessing the arm is going to be posable. But if y'all haven't seen the video already, because a Home Depot employee that got the prop early made a video on it. What it does is the mad scientist talks and says oh, we're gonna do experiment, and then the lab assistant also talks. Then the electric thing gets turned on and the little one just starts getting shocked. Just kind of a fun prop, not really anything creepy. That's why a lot of people don't like it. I'm not gonna get it, but I think it's really creative and just kind of a fun little thing to have. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm so glad we're getting another mad scientist prop, and this is definitely one of my favorites this year. Now, this next one is kind of weird. It's like a 6-foot animated bride. I didn't really see anyone talking about this, but I saw it on one of the videos. So, I'm not 100% sure this is one of the new Home Depot props, because by the looks of it, it almost kind of looks like one of those Sunstar props, because if y'all didn't know, Home Depot started carrying like 200 Sunstar props for online only during like the off season. So this could be one of those, but it says 6 feet tall, and Sunstar normally doesn't make props that tall unless they're like hanging, but I don't know. So if this is real, it looks pretty cool. I'm guessing it's going to be like Pan Asians, or it can maybe even be Jimmy or something, but I'm going to zoom in on the face real quick, and as you can see, it doesn't really look like it has any mouth movement or anything. So I'm not too sure about this one, but it looks like a decent supporting prop. Like, I don't really have any complaints about it. I still really wish they do a prop where it's like a weeping like bride or something, then the head just pops up. I think that would be a really cool idea, and they've done some stuff similar to that. But it's cool. I mean, I don't like really love it, but I don't hate it at all. It just seems like a nice supporting prop if it isn't just a Sunstar online only. Now, this is one that I'm really excited for, because this is the old time clown. Now, a lot of the high selling props from last year got like reskins this year with basically just different clothing and stuff. So what I'm guessing this means is, I'm guessing the old time clown probably did like really good online or something, and so now they're making a reskin of it, which I'm really happy about, because that could mean that it's going to be in stores this year. I think I heard someone talking about it maybe being in stores this year, but that's definitely not like super reliable. I was just kind of saying. But I really hope this comes to stores, because it's just a cool prop. I mean, a lot of people think like, oh, it's a generic clown, but they kind of added some creativity to this one just because like it's kind of like a bigger sized one. I think the design on it's good, and the thing I like about this one is this one's probably my favorite just because it has the cotton candy instead of a lollipop. I think that adds a lot to it. And one more thing, this also had similar motion to like a leaked SVI Santa prototype, which never got released, which I did make a video on, so go check that out. There's not an actual video of it, but it's in kind of the same stance, and it looks like this, so that's just kind of interesting. But yeah, I really like this. I hope it's in stores, because it was one of my favorites from last year. Well, not one of like my top 3, but it was a really cool prop, and I'm kind of disappointed it was online only, but hopefully that'll change this year. And the next prop is a reskin of one that I already own, and this is the Inferno Scarecrow. Now, some people are saying this is better than the original one, which is like the arm sweeping scarecrow. Actually, I forgot what it's called. But I do not think it's better. I like it a lot, but I do think that the gray and black works way better with it, just because it kind of fits the theme. But they had to make some changes, and I honestly think green was definitely the safest color to go with. Now, if this had been the first variant, I don't know if I would have wanted to get it as much, but it's still a fantastic prop. And for the people that didn't get to get it last year, because it went out of stock fast, like I think it was maybe the first one out of stock. But this is their chance to get it, and I definitely think they should, because I have it. It's amazing, and it's just a really effective prop, and I think it's perfect. But anyway, on to the next one. Now, this is easily, in my opinion, and for a lot of people, the best prop of Home Depot this year. I don't even know where to start with this one. Let's just start with the fact that we're finally getting a new Jester prop. It just looks perfect. The face is super creepy, and the mask it's holding honestly makes me think it might even like have it up to the face and then uncover it. And you know, even if it doesn't do that, I'm still fine. This just looks absolutely amazing. I love the costume too. And I don't know if you could see in the shot right now, but if not, I'll zoom into it. Basically on the leg, there's like 2 masks, and also the legs kind of twist, making some weird pose. And I just think this prop is so good on so many levels. I said I was done with getting life sizes this year and stuff, but I might get this, because I don't know. With Home Depot, I don't think it'll be too overpriced, but this just looks amazing, and it would go perfect with my Jack-in-the-Box and Waving Wally props, so who knows. But yeah, this thing is cool. I'm not sure if it's a towering prop. I mean, I think it would kind of be hard to do that leg stance if it was a towering prop. But even if it's not, I just don't know what to say. This is amazing. I was really hoping Home Depot would make something like this, because a lot of the times Home Depot takes ideas that people have been like really wanting to see, but there's never really been a prop of it and actually turned it into props. Like, for example, the plant-eating monster. So this is just perfect because I've been wanting to see a Jester for a really long time. But yeah, this is awesome. So my final verdict on this year, I think it looks great. I'm not going to speak too soon yet about it compared to last year, because last year was a very solid year, but we have not seen the prop videos, so a lot of them could have like really cool animations, and we have not even seen the layout yet, because I don't want to say like confirmed or anything, because it's obviously not, but I think that this year they will probably do like something cool in stores, like maybe some sort of in-store experience, like Spirit and Halloween City do. But this is just great so far this year. Will I get anything? Like I said, I'm thinking about getting the Jester if the price isn't too bad, and I'll just have to do more thinking about it, because I said I was going to be done with my collection, but I don't even know at this point. So I think this is great so far. I'm guessing that the lineup is fully complete, but I don't even know, honestly, because like there hasn't been a stock picture seen of the rocking chair witch, I don't think. So there could be even more. And yeah, this is just a great year for Home Depot so far. And I've honestly, there's not been a single bad prop in this lineup. Now, the one downside is some of the stuff we've seen is probably going to be online only. I hope the Jester's not online only. I mean, I don't think they'd put something that cool online only, but who knows? Just gotta be prepared. So I don't know. I think this is super cool. I'm loving everything I've seen so far, especially today. And just thank you for watching. So comment down below what your opinions are. And thank you so much for watching this video, and bye.